Welcome up to the top. So
this is awesome.
This is great.
At 6,000.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at one of my favorite places on the planet, Mount Washington. I love Mount Washington so much that I've actually got a tattoo of it on my arm. I've hiked Mount Washington several times. I've driven a car up it, but I've never actually taken the Cog Railway. And I've wanted to do this since I was a little boy. Just never got the opportunity. And with Tucker, Lacey's nephew in town, we decided to drive up early on a Sunday and make it happen. So really stoked. Cog Railway opened in 1869 to take visitors to the summit of Mount Washington. Pretty impressive. And it's called the Cog Railway because there's a central cog under the train that takes people up there. Our train's gonna be leaving in 20 minutes, but I'll do a quick walk around of the various things that are here at the base. And of course, it being Mount Washington, absolutely gorgeous here in the valley, blue skies. Behind us, whole mountains in the cloud. Hopefully that'll burn off as we get up there. But of course, Mount Washington's known for its horrible weather. When I did the one-day presidential traverse with my buddies Randy and Sal, for example, when we got to Mount Washington, the weather dropped, started raining, and it was sleeting, and the temperatures were in the lower 40s. So things can change pretty quick up there. Got this backpack full of clothes to be able to change into. So excited for this. That's the maintenance facility down there. It's one train track going up and down, but there is a place where trains pass. So there should be one train going up and one train coming down pretty much at all times. We'll get to see that switching station, I believe, halfway up. Not sure if it'll stop or not. I'm not sure if we'll go to the summit with the weather the way it is, but here for the adventure. Yeah, you can see up there. Or rather, you can't see up there, the mountain.
What for me? Good morning. Hi, my name is Mark. I'll be your brakeman for the way up. Our engineer will be Nick. Now I checked the temperature. It is 55 degrees. Wind is blowing between 25 and 35 miles an hour. They say we'll be in and out of the clouds. We probably on average get between 60 and 90 days clear. Yesterday it rained some days, some hours it was sunny some days, so you just never know. So pretty much sit back and relax. I'll tell you about this very cool Cog Railway and this beautiful mountain. Mississippi. Water starts there, trickles down the Amherst Ridge, forms the Amherst River, goes under a bridge, and eventually empties in the Connecticut River. If you look at this river, it is nice, clear, very cold mountain water.
Starting to burn off.
Much.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Well, you want to beat the crowd to the sign at the top?
Yeah.
Tucker's first time to my favorite mountain. Well, you better get behind it, Tucker.
Yeah, you're tough.
So one thing most people miss, famous sign is there, but if you come to the left-hand side of it, the marker is actually here.
That's not the pocket.
Appalachian Trail goes right through here. There should be a marker on the ground here somewhere. Oh yeah, right there. Right there.
This is the
Right over the summit. What do you think, Tucker? Top of the world? Man, they don't hang around very long with the train. I can already see it way down there. Now when we did the presidential, Madison is way over there. You can't see it. We hiked this entire ridge. And you stop here, and there's another ridge over there. So when we did the presidential, this is the way we went back down, passed by the Lake of the Clouds and the Crawford Notch. It was a long day. This side is completely in the clouds. Great minds, Tucker. What do you think? Worth the trip up?
yeah.
You can kind of see the trail down there. I don't know if it's actually going to pick up. So Tucker, in a sign of how strong the wind gets up here, do you notice the building is chained to the ground? Isn't that crazy? While we're here, we're going to do the observatory tour. Tucker bowed out.
Typical teenager.
Yeah.
Welcome to our observatory. So this is our Weather Hall of Fame back in 1934. So this is what really put us on the map. We hit winds of 231 miles an hour twice on this day. And at the time, that was the highest winds recorded on Earth. Today, that still stands as the highest winds observed by man. This is a picture of the original summit building that the observers lived in at the time. And the reason the structure was able to survive winds of this speed was because it was encased in ice at the time. And these chains that you see served to help keep the building down. And famously, they wrote in their journal, "Will they believe it?" Because these winds were so far beyond what had been recorded previously. Fun fact is, at this time, there was actually more cats than people at the summit here because the summit cat had given birth to a litter. Something else that we frequently have here at the summit is extreme changes on a daily basis. This storm back in 1993, we had winds of 5 to 10 miles an hour in the morning, and those ramped up all the way to 164 miles an hour. This is part of why we do our higher summits forecast here for people that are coming up to the summit, because people need to prepare for the conditions, because when they're going back down, it may be very different than when they came up. So currently we have winds of only 4 miles an hour, which is really calm for the summit. That's actually pretty rare that that happens. We'll average 35 mile an hour winds on any given day. Yep. This might be the most caution paint I've ever seen on a set of ladders. Yeah. And this is really cool. I never got to see. Yeah, so this is the cold room. We call it because it's the only room not heated here. We have gauges behind these boxes telling us how our instruments are doing, and we'll check every day. It's nice. I could tell there's cats up here. Oh yeah. Nimbus does get to free reign the observatory. I don't think he comes up here too often though, because it is cold and he doesn't like that as much. He's more of a princess. So.
Did you say his name's Nimbus?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep. He's about 4 years old. He's American short hair. So watch your head when you're coming through our door here.
Got it.
And that is the highest point in New England, which is 6,310 feet.
How high?
6,310 feet. Just duck right on under. You're right there? Alrighty.
Man, this is one of the few ones where you're like, why did I sign a waiver? It's so dope. But now I'm like, this one's definitely a
yesterday we were having winds up to tropical storm force, so people were up here in that, and that was a pretty cool experience for a lot of them.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Welcome up to the top. So
this is awesome.
This is great.
At 6,310 feet, where they're standing right behind you, and if you'd like, when they're done, you can go up. 2 day observers, 2 summit interns.
Man, this really fogged in.
Permanent museum worker, and then spinning
There you
too
go,
long
Lace, nice
here
and slow.
that will rotate out. Yeah, this is an internship that I'm doing right now.
What are you majoring in?
This upcoming fall, meteorology.
Meteorology?
And
Makes
this
sense.
upcoming fall, I'll be going for my master's. So.
Oh,
Oh
that's
wow,
awesome.
so you're gonna be the guy on the news.
No, that's not what I'm looking to do. Those guys usually don't have their masters. And sometimes they're not even meteorologists. This little square thing here is actually a new Starlink receiver that's being tested on our summit. Performed very well. And as a result, this is going to be mounted on all U.S. Navy destroyers this year as a result of the work we've done here.
Oh wow.
And it's also becoming our backup Wi-Fi here at the summit.
I can hear the train.
Yes, yep. You can't quite see it yet.
It's down there somewhere. You can hear the train coming. Can't see it.
Though you can't really see much right now. This is actually more than you can typically see here at the summit, so you're getting a little bit of a treat though. Oh yeah. Yep.
I read a book called Not Without Peril, which is about all the people that died on Mount Washington.
There's quite a few books in there about
Yeah, very famous one here. I'd be shocked if Without Peril is not in there. All right, well that was super cool. And at first, I didn't expect the first up here since I've been up here so many times, but to be able to go up on top of the observation tower, that was a very cool experience. Thank you, Lace.
They just said they opened it this summer.
Oh, looks like we're taking the coal train coming back up. Here comes the train. Time to go back down. Mind if I squeeze in next to you, pretty lady? Why does this feel close? Oh, okay.
See it now, it's in the clouds. Like, they get clouds that's on the left-hand side.
That was absolutely worth the time and the experience. Thank you very much, Lacey, for the tickets. Also recommend the Observatory tour up at the top. Never done that before, definitely worth it. If you want to see the video where we hiked the presidentials, you can click here. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.